Okay, we will be discussing about the elective of power electronics. Your power electronics is an elective. Fine. Now, what is this subject actually? This subject is actually a combination of power electronics, analog electronics, semiconductor devices, and control systems. We use the basics of all the subjects, okay, in order to study power electronics. Now, what is actually power electronics is you're using electronics to control power, and there are various circuits for it, so that's why it is called as power electronics. You have a load and you have a source. Your load needs a particular supply at a particular level of voltage current under particular specifications. So in between you have a circuit which modifies the source such that whatever is required by the load is met. Now this power electronic circuit is in turn controlled by a firing circuit which gives certain inputs which will result in your power electronic circuit controlling your main source. Also, there is a control unit which gives the control requirements to your firing circuit. Now, this control unit gets inputs from the references and from sensors which take feedback from the load. So, whatever is the current condition of the load, whatever is the supply being met, that feedback is given to the control unit. Accordingly, the control will release signals to the firing circuit, and that is given to your power electric circuit, which in turn controls the input that is given to the load. So it's a closed loop feedback system. Fine. Now for you all just have 3 lectures for power electronic circuits. Your assessment is of 100 marks. You'll have a 100 marks theory paper, and internals you'll have 25 marks. So assessment is of 100 plus 25, and you're having 3 lectures per week. What is the objective of this course is okay, power electronics code is 532. You have just 3 lectures per week. As mentioned, 100 marks for end semester exam and 25 marks is for internal assessment. So your total weightage is 125 marks. You're given 3 credits. Okay. The objectives of this course that is introduced to you is you will be learning first the different kind of semiconductor devices which can be used as power devices. Under this you will learn their characteristics and how they operate. Okay. Then out of this one device that you will be learning is your thyristor. You will learn how to turn it on, how to turn it off. Firing is turning it on, commutation is turning it off, and how to protect it. Then you use this device to form circuits which are used for AC to DC converters, DC to DC conversion, and the operation of these converters. Last is you have the applications under cycloconverters, AC voltage controllers. Now once you've taken up this course, what you're expected to know at the end is what is the construction and characteristics of the semiconductor devices that is expected to know. Then you'll have to know the methods of how to turn on, off a thyristor, how to protect it. Then you'll have to learn how to use these thyristors for various circuits, and then you have their applications. Now the syllabus given for you is here. First unit is this one where you have the power semiconductor devices, where you have transistors, MOSFETs and IGBTs, but power based. Then you are specifically learning about the thyristor family, that's unit 1. Unit 2 you are learning about how to turn on and off the thyristor, how to protect it, and then how to use it for AC to DC converters. Unit 3 is specifically on DC to DC conversion, okay. Then the types that are there and AC voltage controllers. Unit 4 is basically dealing with applications of cycloconverters and some basic block diagram applications and inverters. Now the textbooks mentioned for you all that are needed for you all is you have to refer Bimra, Singh and Jagannathan, all are available in the library. References are Rashid and Burdick. These are also available in the library. Now If you want to understand the subject really well, the prerequisites or the basics that you need are your BEEE first year, Basic Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and CAS of the second year. Now, where is power electronics used? Let us have a look at this. This is power electronics, but there are small circles overlapping on the border. That is signal processing, analog and digital electronics, electromagnetics, power systems, semiconductor physics, control system, electrical machines, and circuit theory. It overlaps with all these. These are some of the applications. If you have a look at it, it is used for transportation, heavy industry, at home. Okay, you have various appliances which need power at different levels from what you get at the supply. Using it also to control for electric power generation. So this is what you have. Thank you.